as we said in the statement, we start off with the fact that Glenn has been battling hardcore with Parkinson's for 10 years, and he's not let him stop him in any way whatsoever. You know, writing, recording, touring the world for the last 10 years, and at a place now where he can still play guitar. We have to emphasise this as well. He can still play the guitar, but when it comes to some of the more challenging songs that Priest has written over the years, and songs that for the most part have to be included in the set, that's when it's, you know, it's just becoming a little bit difficult for him. So the biggest thing for Glenn, this is why he's really a hero for us, was to come to the conclusion that Andy Sneap would be flying the flag for him. We know Andy, right? And Andy's been so gracious to accept the request from Glenn to be on stage for him for the Firepower tour. You know, I think we all know somebody that's dealing with the great challenges that Parkinson's put into your life, and there has to be an upside to everything. And I think the great positive side of this for us and for Glenn particularly is that he's not let this this challenge change his life that much. You know, he's always Glenn is still Glenn. Glenn can still play the guitar. Same guy, wonderful, great heavy metal guitar player. His role is a little bit different now, and I can't wait for those moments when he's going to show up unexpectedly, as we've said, anywhere on the world on the Firepower tour, and come and jam out Living After Midnight, Breaking the Law, so those kinds of songs. It's going to be a really special moment. Could be the first show, could be the last show, we don't know. But the joy is that Glenn is still playing, he's still with us, and he's as excited as we are to celebrate the release of Firepower.
Yeah. And, I mean, Glenn is such an integral part of Judas Priest. And has written some of the I mean, Hellbent for Leather, one of my favourite songs. That's his song.
It is his song, and you see how many songs have Priest written. We've got that in the set again. I'll come roaring out on the Harley, and I was just going through the lyrics the other day, and then I noticed it's written by Glenn Tipton. Oh my God, this is so cool!
Yeah, nothing to do with you.
Nothing to do with me or any of us. You know, that he put this song together completely by himself. So that's, you know, that and all of the other songs that we're going to play on the Priest Firepower tour. Glenn's input is there with myself and Richie, and obviously with some of the songs from Ken previously. So Glenn's with us in spirit.
Always.
Every show, every song.
I mean, Judas Priest have got such a cult following. Your fans have been your fans for years. You've got new fans. You've got fans that have been there since the 70s, through the 80s. And, I mean, you only announced that Glenn was going to not step away from the band, but maybe pare down some of his responsibilities while he tackles this. Since that announcement was made this morning, what's the reaction from the fans been like? Have you had have you been able to notice much? I've
been going on this every like hour or so, and it's just been beautiful. It's been absolutely beautiful. Thank you, everybody that's been sending these wonderful messages for Glenn, and I know he'll be reading them, and I'm sure he'll be so uplifted by the love that's coming to him. So this is the. This is the other side of anyone that's dealing with Parkinson's, cancer, anything of that nature. There's always this beautiful thing of hope and optimism and positivity that's pushing ahead of everything else. And so if you do go onto the Facebook Priest or our Instagram and leave a message like that, it's not only great for Glenn, but it's also great for other people that are dealing with the same kind of issues.
Yeah. And so when you are going out on this Firepower tour, will Glenn come out with you for every show? Will you do a bit of a maiden where you've got all three guitarists, Glenn, Richie and Andy on stage, or how will that work?
You know, it's an open book. We really haven't, because we're still kind of digesting all of this. Glenn made the decision about not being able to fully commit to the tour only on last Thursday. So what we're Monday, we're still very much processing all of the possibilities. But what you've just suggested, why not? You know. The other thing is, much like some of the other areas in these kinds of challenges, there are incredible advances in medicines, in drugs and such things that can help to alleviate the condition. So that's all part of the ongoing story for Glenn, that who knows, you know, next year, the year after that, things could be dramatically different. But in the meantime, yeah, Glenn can show up, as we've said in the statement, anytime, anywhere.